3 years old, but this is only my second time wearing it. You see, it's still pretty fresh. But yeah, this beanie is it's pretty old, but I only wore it 2 or 3 times, so you had to take it off. It's hot. But we wore it today because it was like 40 degrees, 38 degrees the whole day. What's up, Jason? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Breakdown Media, we live. Breakdownmedia.com, Breakdown Media on YouTube, Breakdown Media on Instagram, and Breakdown Limited. Get your merch, all right? We're going to get to it. Fresh off the car, I haven't even had time to change, but 200 stops a day. 200 stops a day. I haven't had 200 stops on my route probably in 4 years, but 200 stops a day, a lot of Surepost, of course, and we got it done. We don't have a choice. I had a helper today. It was a seasonal driver. He's a seasonal. He's permanent inside, but he's seasonal driver, and he rode in the car with me today, so we was able to knock it out quick. Well, not quick. Nothing was fast today, but very efficient. He's a great worker, and we had to run it up 200 stops. You know it's bad when your boss tells you that, hey, look, you heavy today. Wait, what? Me? Because normally they're going to just let you find out for yourself. Like, they're not going to forewarn you. They're not going to nudge you and let you know. Nah, you'll find out on your own. You'll find out when you find out, and you're going to react however you're going to react. But when she told me that, look, you have a lot of stops today, I was like, huh? All right, let's get it busy. Let's get it. All right. So I'm not really worried about the work. And tonight we are gonna, go through some of the comments, because thank you everybody for watching the last video about the Surepost. Thank you for whoever watched it. Thanks for who left comments. Thanks for who liked it. Thanks for who shared. Thank you everybody, because we're just having a conversation and getting people's reactions on the whole situation. Talking with my boss today about the Surepost, and they're like, hey, they're in negotiations. We don't really know much, but from the looks of it, it just seems as if negotiations are like falling flat. There's no agreements, nobody wants to compromise, and it is what it is. So it's like, in the meantime, we gotta run the stops. And I spoke with several members of UPS management, and they're okay. Like, they're like, hey, look, I can put in more cars now. The stop counts are up, so it allows me to put in more cars, and more people could work. And it's not anything crazy, because the stops are more concentrated. It's more compressed. So if I'm going down the street on my route, right? If I have 2 stops normally on that street, on a residential street, I may have 3 or 4, maybe 5, right? So it's like, I'm going there anyways. It's just that I have more stops, and it's nothing crazy. It's just more work in the same area, more concentrated. It's actually fun if you ask me, but not everybody gonna feel like that. But I'm one of the few probably, but I don't care, because it's cool. What's up, David? What's up? Yeah. 200 stops is crazy. I was rethinking my life around the 125 mark. I was like, yo, we gonna finish? But we got to get it done, and we got it done. All right. We had missing volume due to weather, slow day. For me, they cut many runs, but we would definitely pay for it tomorrow when it show. Bruh, we didn't get air today, Wednesday. We didn't get air Tuesday. My air was limited today. I got some, but I didn't get all of it. Where we at, we have 2 things that are working against us, right? We have the world port, the bad weather in Kentucky, right? That's working against us. And we have bad weather in Dallas. A lot of our trucks flow through Dallas to get over to Texas, right? To get over to the Houston area. So we're battling two different things when it comes to the weather. So our volume this week is going to be choppy, you know. And we having a lot of rain tomorrow. So not only the volume is going to be choppy, but the weather is going to be tricky as well. So yeah, this time of year is kind of crazy. But hey, what can you do? Worldport in Kentucky, you know, they get cold weather. It is what it is, you know. This time of year, it is crazy. Hey, hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Fresh off the 200 stops, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So we got through that. There's been a lot of talking about Surepost this, Surepost that. You're going to have people voice their opinion. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We with it. We with whatever it is. Let's get this right here. What else we got? Jason, I can't get days off and go home now. Damn Surepost. Ooh, man. When I told my boss that I could be off, I might take a day off next week. And I also told him, which I don't know why I did this, but I was just running my mouth. I also told him, like, hey, I might be off 2 days at the end of the month. Well, I will be off 2 days at the end of the month because I'm going, me and my wife, we're going to another state, and I'm gonna take a couple of days off. So they were like, oh, like, I'm out of here. Y'all can handle the Surepost. Y'all good. Y'all good. But hey, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody who watched the previous video. Shouts out to everybody who shared it. I got a lot of feedback from it, so I appreciate you guys. Y'all are all rock stars, in my opinion. All right. What up, David? Jason, you can't get days off because of Surepost. You know, hey, we might have to create like a Surepost grievance hotline. Call it up. You know what I mean? Solo Dev, we appreciate you, brother. Teams to Local 705 in Chicago, Chi-Town. Salute, 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 Solo. Low volume out here in Santa Barbara. So why y'all having low volume in Santa Barbara? Is that because of the wildfires, or like what's going on there? Are y'all having any kind of slowdown with y'all trucking system? What's going on? Double C, what's up, Double C? What's happening? DC's own, what's up? You're a seasonal driver. What are your chances of them keeping you? Well, it depends. And I'm serious about it depends. I'll just go over right quick. You're seasonal, so you're not permanent. So basically, you would have to get hired on as a permanent worker, employee. So basically, they would have to release you off of seasonal status, which I'm not saying that it can't happen, but they would have to release you is 2 steps. They have to release you off of seasonal status, and then you have to get hired on as a permanent worker. So they can't keep you as a seasonal. However, they can release you from seasonal and they can bring you in as a permanent, which that's obviously what you want. So it just kind of depends on the staffing in your location and how fast they move with filling those positions, right? So as soon as you release off season, which will probably be sometime officially next week, apply for permanent. You know, talk with managers, talk with supervisors, you know, talk with as many people as you can, and you know, see what's going on. Like, you know, you got to talk to people. And I talked to a couple guys in my building who want to drive, who want to get permanent positions, and they don't talk to anybody. Like, you got to talk to people. You have to network, you know. You have to ask questions. You have to see who's who. You have to see who's making decisions. You have to see who's filling positions, see who's in HR. I mean, that might be hard to find, but hey, talk to people because you never know who's going to know, right? So don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's a job, but you have to communicate what your intentions are, all right? So hey, good luck with that. Hey, keep us updated because we want to know. Like, whatever your journey is, we want to know what it is. If it's slow, if it's fast, if you get lucky, if it's a slowdown, like we want to know what your journey is and how you get into where you're trying to go and what are your goals as well. We want to know. All right. So hey, keep us updated. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Prayers to those who's impacted by the wildfires. I just watched a video when I got home, and I'm like, and that was a new fire. I was like, yo, yeah, it was looking crazy. It hadn't spread yet. It's starting to spread, but like right below, I want to say it was like the Runyon Canyon area in California, maybe like north of West Hollywood. It was starting to spread, and you see the street, then you see just on the other side of the street where the wildfire is, you see people just doing like normal stuff, going to the store and doing kind of stuff. And the fire is right on the other side of the street. So some crazy stuff. So yeah, prayers up for all of those people that's affected by the wildfires. It's crazy. DC's own. Since the Surepost has Sureposted, right? Things have been crazy. I agree. I agree. And so I looked at our list this morning in my center of our drivers. We have 10 new TCDs, right? And we have, I want to say 6 or 7 seasonals. So the 10 TCDs, they're working. Obviously they're permanent and they all pretty good. They're all rock stars. They did very well. I mentored all of them. They did very well. And then we have our seasonals. They're really good too. They had a really safe peak season. So it's just that those new TCDs, they're gonna work. So whether they're ready for it or not, you got to get to work. All right. So hey, salute to them. But yeah, the Surepost thing has been crazy. Say because of the wind, planes couldn't land. Oh man, the planes can't land. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Prayers up to everybody over there that's involved, and man, hope y'all get y'all volume, man. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Man, oh man, depends on how long the list to become a driver off the street. Yeah, the driver off the street stuff is very minimal, just because I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Per the contract, they have to hire so many people off the street, but it's so many people inside who wanna drive, so it's kind of hard to get off the street. But I'm not saying it's impossible. It's definitely possible, but it's just not likely, and it's just not often, right? Um, I'll enjoy the early nights now because when the wind and weather lets up, 200 stops a day. Yeah, man. That's the only bad thing. Whenever we get the slowdown or our stuff gets prohibited from traveling, our volume gets backed up. When it comes, and everybody feels it. DC Zone said they want $4 a package. Wait, who wants $4 a package? Specify who wants $4 a package. $4 a package? J Man say they're not hiring anyone in ATL. What's wrong with them? You know, that's where headquarters at. Nobody getting hired in ATL? Hey, who on $4 a package? For what package? Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, they have to exhaust every union member on a full-time intent. Yeah, so the union member is going to get first dibs, and like I said, it's always people inside who want to work. So I mean, who want to drive or get promoted. So yeah. Okay, so DC Zone said, all right. DC Zone said that the post office wants $4 a package. If this is true, they're out of their mind. They are out of their mind because how they want $4 a package? Where the $4 gonna come from? Like, if a shipping, like a lot of these Surepost packages, that's like £1, £2, a t-shirt, a bra, a pair of socks. A lot of this Surepost stuff is I'm not gonna say cheap items, but like items that don't really cost a whole bunch and is being shipped on the most economic way, right? And so many of these packages don't even cost $4 to ship. So how is the post office going to want $4 when the shipper paid $5 for Surepost to ship it? That's ridiculous. Makes no sense at all. Yeah, that's wild. If that's true, and I'm not saying it's not, but if it is true, I think it's ridiculous. They need better negotiating people because yeah, $4 is wild. Because on break.media.com, we sell hoodies and shirts, right? And I'm gonna just be straight up. I sent over, someone purchased 2 hoodies, right? 2 hoodies in Washington State. So from Texas to Washington State, 3-pound package, right? My options came up, right? So the Surepost obviously was the most economic way for it to get from Texas to Washington State, which, right? It was $8. And that's, that's from, that's a long way. That's across the country. So uh I I mean, I can imagine within the same state or even, and that's a 3-pound package. So $4 is crazy. Yeah, $4 is crazy. A lot of that stuff is cheaper than the $8, the fact that it's going across the country. So yeah, $4 is crazy. Yeah, they're not hiring anyone in Atlanta. I don't know. Somebody need to talk to somebody, see what's happening. Um, Maybe after the 15th day, they still have driver helpers working. I mean, I don't know if it's not in the contract, if they can do that. I don't know. I just know officially the season ends on the 15th. So I don't know if they can work. Now, we still have helpers today. We still had helpers, like just regular driver helpers, still working. Yeah. And the seasonal drivers who didn't have routes for it, they let them help. Like the guy that helped me, he's a seasonal driver. He helped me. We knocked it out. We had 2 diehards. We was getting busy. Yeah. So I'm not sure if they can do that past the 15th. I don't know if it's in a contract saying that they can't, but we'll see. How much does the consumers pay for Surepost? Cassandra asked. It just depends on the size of the package. Well, the consumers, it's kind of different because a lot of times the consumers are getting free shipping. Let's say I order from Macy's and I get free shipping, and Macy's decide, oh, we're going to send in Surepost because we're giving them free shipping, so we want to pay least amount of shipping as possible. So Macy's, they ship it off. So the consumer who's buying the product, they have no idea how much it costs. It's Macy's, they have to figure like, okay, well, let's see, it's $5, to send it across town or across the state, right? And so, yeah, so the consumer, most of the time, the consumer doesn't know unless, let's say I'm gonna send something to a family member in Louisiana, and I'm gonna look at all my shipping options, and I see Surepost, and I go ahead and select it. I know then, but most of the e-commerce stuff, the consumers have no idea it's cheap because it's free for the consumers, not for the merchants or not for the sellers. Hopefully that answered your question. Whew. That's why we have their loads, because UPS wouldn't agree. Yeah. So from what I'm hearing, I mean, it's just like it's not coming to any kind of agreement. Now, I would say in the last contract, per the contract with Teamsters and UPS, it was an agreement that the Surepost would be back on the UPS drivers by 50% by the end of 2028 contract year. So in the latest contract, that was already meant to start going back or staying with UPS slowly. But with this right here, this is like a bump in the road, and it seems like they pulling back all the way. So um yeah, yeah, it's hard. And like I said, based on what I heard from one of the vice presidents from UPS. He was talking pretty rough. Like he wasn't. It didn't seem like he was about to give in. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. Solo Dell said they better deliver bulk and oversize if they want $4. Yeah, $4 is, man, $4 is a lot, man. If I had a business and I need to outsource to deliver packages, I mean, if you want $4, I need to be charging like $20 for me to give you 4. If I'm gonna outsource the final mile, if I give you 4, I need to be charging 20 plus. If not, I'm losing because like I have to get to work, I have to move it 95% of the way, and like why would I do that? So that's kind of crazy. So maybe they need me to negotiate. You know what? Maybe their negotiators are not really on the up and up, because man, yeah, that $4 is crazy. That $4 is crazy. What else we got? Let's see. Like most business proposals, aim high, expect low. Yeah. So I think I know how that's gonna work. Well, if USPS asks for $4, UPS probably came with 85 cents. You know what I'm saying? The way I know they negotiate. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's see what's happening. So let's get through some of these comments. Okay, let me finish up with the live chat first. Hey, hit the like button if you come in here. Hit the like button and share it if you can. We'll appreciate everybody for being here. Batman, I work for USPS since 2016, and they have been complaining about UPS since about not paying enough for the packages. Yeah, man, everybody gonna always want more money. Like people gonna always complain about not making enough money. That's everybody. That's companies. That's individuals. That's small businesses. Like, hey, we gotta charge more. I believe it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, like, people gonna always want more. Business is gonna always want more. They're gonna always want to squeeze more out of you. You're gonna always want to make more money as an individual. You're always gonna want to raise, even if you're doing the same job over years. Over years, you're gonna want to raise every year. So people gonna always want more. Business gonna always want more. So yeah, of course they're complaining. Yeah, yeah. Give us more for those packages. We need more. And you may or may not get it, right? Yeah, it seems like everybody is managing the volume differently depending on the location. I mean, the comments, like thanks everybody who left a comment. If they're in here, if you're in here, thank you. Yeah, a lot of positivity, nothing crazy, but this one comment in particular, I just wanted to review. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this user said, and I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. This user said, UPS got the new contract a couple years ago, and part of it was to get the work back, which I agree because, like I said, the agreement was to get 50% of Surepost back on the UPS drivers by the end of 2028, right? So that was in the contract. So it seems like it's moving a little faster, but yes, that is accurate. All right. Well, here you go. And Amazon can take the packages also. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, Amazon gonna do what they do, and so they're gonna outsource to UPS as they feel needed. So that's what's gonna happen. Got your contract, take your packages, and earn your money. Enjoy Surepost. Like it's cool. I appreciate the engagement. Cool comment. And then the same user come back and said, y'all sound like y'all crying because you guys have more stops on your routes because you can't dump off the workload to the post office anymore. So this user said, and like I said, hey, shout out to him. It sound like we're crying. Well, When I learned about Surepost, I cried. I cried. Yep. Not sure how you knew that, but it was tough. I cried. I didn't have anything to wipe my face. It was rough. Thinking about the overtime, thinking about finishing at 7:30 instead of 6:45. I drew tears. I wiped them. I drew more tears. But I cried. I don't know how you knew that, user, but you're right. It was a sad day when I learned about Surepost. Cried. And thanks for pointing that out, because a lot of my coworkers, they look like they got bags under their eyes, like they've been crying too. So we all crying. We're all just crying together, right? So it's like, you're right. We'll get through it. I mean, I want to give the overtime back, but I want to give it back because it's hard. But we'll get through it. But I appreciate the concern because it's hard. And so I don't know what to do. All I know is I go to work, I punch in, I see my car, I see the challenges, I run that way towards it, and we get it done. Thank you. I probably need to talk to somebody, but we'll get through it, okay? We're all fortunate to be in the positions we in. No matter what side you on, it doesn't matter. Like, we all fortunate to be here. So thanks for the comment. I appreciate the engagement, and we like it. Well, we love it, here at Brick Dot Media. So let's see what else we got. God, we'll get back to the live chat. Other user, I had 245 stops yesterday, no helper. Man, I wonder what time they finished. Probably finished at like 9 o'clock, 9:30. Yeah, run it up. New subscriber, we appreciate it. Another user, hey, management told me we were originally charging 25 cents per package. Now we're asking for 60 cents per package, and UPS don't want that. So, you're hearing different numbers: $4, 25 cents, $40. I'm joking about the $40. 60 cents. You're hearing all these numbers thrown around, but we know no matter what the numbers are, we know that nobody's agreeing. It's just like nobody's agreeing. And I'm not gonna say it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for some people, but some people, I mean, they're gonna eat, and some people gonna have to figure it out. So, it's cool. And USPS is still considered a service. Our prices will always be cheaper than everyone's. We have no choice in changing that. Our prices will go up with inflation, but doesn't change how a service is. Yeah, so I read the numbers, and I mean, it's no jab against USPS. It's just that, in my personal opinion, I just think it's ran poorly. I just think it's ran poorly. They losing money every year. The government having to, fill in the gaps. The federal government having to fill in the gaps every year, because the budget shortfall. So it just ran poorly. I just think they need a revamp. Or maybe get some better management in there, like upper management, and maybe just do things differently. So because whatever it is now is not working. And USPS drivers, like, they need some better vehicles, man. Those vehicles are at least the ones I see, they like barely surviving. So yeah, so the prices being cheaper, I mean, yeah, but eventually you're gonna have to go up on your prices, because like that's just the way the world is. So all right, let's get back to the live chat. What we got in the live chat? All right, 9-5 season is upon us. Reckon if the volume stays the same, the 9-5 grievances are the only way to create more routes, driver positions. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah. 9-5 grievances. You know, I'm on a 9-5 list. You know, I typically don't file, but I do request an 8-hour day here and there. Like whenever I need it, I request it and I get it. Um, like I work over 9-5. I don't care. Like I don't really file grievance. Um, 9-5 grievances. I mean, so it's cool. But yeah, you're right about that. It will create more drivers and routes. It's going to force them to put in more routes. It's going to force them, well, not force them, but it's going to encourage them. I guess I should say it'll encourage management to do things differently. I mean, IE has a lot to do with the routes and all of that stuff. Industrial engineering. They basically tell management what routes to run, how many routes to run based on the volume and the stop count. So yeah. DC Zone said if that's the case, they're gonna need more drivers and trucks. A lot of drivers are complaining about 200 plus stops. Look at here, man. DC Zone, and I'm sure you know this, bro. You always gonna have people complain, always. But the complaining doesn't always materialize into change, right? So it's like, yeah, just like before Surepost, right? I have coworkers that complain about they're not working enough. I mean, you know what I mean? So it's like it's always gonna be complaints on both sides. The USPS individuals are along my route, they saying we taking all the work. I mean, I don't know, man. But you're always gonna have complainers. That's everywhere, no matter what. 250 plus, yeah, 250 plus stops is kind of crazy, but yeah, you know. I had 200 today. Hey, guess what? I had 200 today. I don't know if you were here. I came in with my beanie on, fresh off the route. I came fresh off the route, yo. Had my water, had my beanie on. Look, I still got my uniform shirt on. I had 200 stops today. And we rocked out. I had a helper. Probably won't have them tomorrow. Probably have rain tomorrow instead of a helper. But, you know, it's cool. But, yeah, the 250 is crazy. 200 today. I felt like I had to come home and get on the live. Like I promised you guys I'd get on here. So I'm here. I ran 200 stops today. I know I don't look like it. Well, you can't really see the dirt, but yeah, 200 stops today, and we'll probably be 200 tomorrow. And we backed up on air, so probably on Friday, probably be 200 again. All right. Solo Dev, I'm a feeder driver. Oh, yeah, you are. You'll be surprised how often we leave a UPS trailer at an Amazon warehouse just to pick it up later that day or the next day to be sorted on the twilight sort. Dang, that's wild. I believe it, man. You know, it's chaos everywhere. It's chaos everywhere. What's up, Nick? Nick, my guy, what's happening, bro? Oh, you had 245 stops? 245. Yo, I think if I had 245 stops, I think my brain might stop working at like 200, you know. I got to 125 today and I started tweaking and stuff. But yeah, 245 is crazy. So 245 at what time of the day are you at 200? Because if you got 245, you better be at 200 like at 6 o'clock, right? I mean, on the Resi route, yeah. 9-5 grievance time, fellas. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick. Yo, I got coworkers with stacks of grievances already. They got stacks of paperwork. They ready. Oh man, it's crazy. Ty Drone, FPV. What's up? What's up? I went to help another center out last week, and they hit me with 280 and 430. What size truck you in? Were you in a 1200? Gosh, they hit him with 280 and 430 pieces. and pickups were insane. Well, hold up. You doing pickups too? How you doing pickups? You doing pickups with 430 pack? Oh man, hey, thanks for the likes, guys. We appreciate it. That's wild. So my question is, Tydrone, are you going back and help that center again? They like you over there. Go help them out again. Dang. They're like, hey, come back next time. We got more for you. Man, oh man, 430 packages. Okay. Batman. Yeah, people. Just just saying stuff to say stuff. My postmaster said it was 16 cents a package. Yeah. Okay, 16 cents a package, right? I think I got 16 cents in my pocket right now. I had got change today because I didn't use my card. I had used cash. No, it's downstairs. But yeah, I got 16 cents in my pocket right now. But 16 cents sounds more realistic than $4. Yo, $4 is crazy. Hey, chat. Somebody tell me who came up with the $4? Like, where the $4 came from? I'm curious. Who came up with the $4? Who told them $4? Because I look for that on Google and what's that other search engine? Bing or whatever it is. Yeah. But we're on YouTube. So yeah, I looked at Google. Yeah. So where the $4 came from? Man, that's wow. Yeah, so 16 cents definitely sounds more realistic than $4, man. $4 is crazy. 16 cents a package. So Batman, 16 cents is what UPS wanted to pay, or is that what USPS was requesting? Let us know, bro. Let us know. Oh, Nick said, when can we file 9-5 after the 15th? You know what, Nick? I don't know. I don't know, Nick. But I'll find out for you and I'll get back to you. But you might find out before me. Ali, what's up, Ali? What time you get done? Just curious. Today? You talking about today with the 200 stops? We in the central. Well, yeah, I think you in central too, Ali. I think I punched out at 7:45. Yo, I punched out at 7:45 and I like, yo, I got the live starting at 8:30. I gotta go. Oh man, ran to the guard shack. Yeah, I think I punched out at 7:45. Made sure I didn't leave my keys, or make sure I didn't take my keys with me. So I got to go back. So I punched out at 7:45. Like, yo, I got the live starting at 8:30. I gotta go. I gotta meet my commitments. So yeah, I think I punched out at 7:40, 7:45. One pickup volume, ran a misload. I had 2 misloads, but I made a deal with the driver. I picked up his volume, said, hey, look, run one of these misloads and I'll run the other one. So I made that deal. So yeah, that was yeah, so yeah, at least 7:45, 7:40, somewhere around there. I got to get home to the live. Let's see, Nick, how many hours did you have your son today? I'm trying to get my son tomorrow all day. Also, 100% chance of cold rain all day tomorrow. Yeah, Nick. So I didn't have my son today. My son had to. I know y'all don't care, but I'm gonna say it anyways. My son had to take our dog to the groomers, and he had to get a cut, and so he couldn't help today. So they gave me a seasonal driver, which I had him yesterday, and we rocked it out. Now, I was advised that I could say, hey, you know what? I don't want the seasonal driver. I want my regular helper. I was told that I could opt out and do that, but today he wasn't available. So maybe tomorrow, if he some bad weather tomorrow. See, let me see if he gonna work tomorrow, because it's gonna be rain. He probably gonna say no. Yeah, so I didn't have him today. But tomorrow, Southeast Texas is going to have challenges. Well, the whole state of Texas is going to have challenges because Southeast Texas and Central Texas is going to have a lot of rain. and you get towards the Dallas area, Denton, Panhandle, freezing rain, sleet, snow, all kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, 100% chance of everything. you know. Yeah, Nick, hopefully that answered your question. Oh, you gonna get your son tomorrow? Oh, he's gonna help you? Okay. Your son's a helper, right? Yeah. Hayden Spencer, no need to complain. Just file the grievances and stay strong, brothers and sisters. Management just sees us as a number. Learn to play the game. Yeah, sure. I mean, do what you do. People gonna do what they do. But yeah, like I'm with you. Like, it's no need to complain. I mean, I cried on the first night, but I didn't complain. I think that's different. So yeah, just a number. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, Ty Drone said he was at 200 by 3 p.m. Oh, you was rocking and rolling. Scottsdale. Okay, that's Arizona, right? Yeah, man, get paid $245 as a seasonal is diabolical work. We know you're seasonal, but we're gonna try not to kill you. But we want you to come back next year, so we're gonna give you this 245. Congratulations, that's crazy. Oh man, yeah. All right, so yeah, your supervisor said in PCM. Okay, somebody say, all right, they punched out at 502. 502. Okay, you punched out. Okay, so what you do? So you had 200. You punched out at 502. How many you have? You punched out at 502. Jason, I had 250 stops. I was at 200 around 3 o'clock. Man, burning it up. Burning it up. The computer said I was getting off at 4 in the morning. The computer said you was getting off at 4 in the morning. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I've seen one driver with 350 stops. Yo, when was that? Was that today? Dang. Man, tell me that was on a. Jesus. They sent him help. B said, no way, 350 where y'all located. Yeah, 350 is. Yeah, that's more diabolical than the jeez. Okay, let's see. Outside seasonal driver here. You think they'll hire drivers with the Surepost fiasco? Yeah, so it kind of just depends on the staffing, and I always tell people this. It depends on the staffing. Some buildings are messed up when it comes to staffing. They don't have enough people. My center, we had one guy retired 3 years ago, right? And I'm about to say this, right? That was 3 years ago. That was our last retirement. We have another guy, buddy of mine. He's retiring now. So he's taking all his vacation now, and he's going to be retired by mid-February, right? And I was advised today that we are putting up 2 routes up for bid because these 2 drivers, veteran drivers, right? They're MIA, and they've been MIA for a while, and they have 2 bid routes. So the 2 bid routes for the 2 MIA drivers, they're going up for bid, and my guys that's retiring this year. So we're going to have 3 routes going up for bid in my center. Now we have, if you were here earlier, I said we have 10 new TCDs in my center, and we have like 8 seasonals. So those TCDs, those new TCDs, they probably gonna get a lot of work right now, especially. And so it always depends on the staffing situation in a particular facility and in a particular center, because if you need more drivers, you get more drivers, right? If you don't need more drivers, if you have too many drivers, nothing's gonna shake, and so you'll be waiting forever. Well, not forever, but you'll be waiting. So it kind of just depends. Like that's 3 drivers in that's 3 routes going up for bid. So everything is going to get pushed down. So that's 3 drivers we're gonna need. I know it doesn't really work directly like that, but the more people out, means the more people they could bring in, right? So that's pretty much that. So to answer your question, and like I told my seasonal helper, well, my helper today, he's a seasonal driver. I told him, I said, those 10 TCDs, they're going to drive. And if the demand is still there, they're going to need more drivers. So he's a permanent insider almost for 2 years now. So he's in a good position to drive. He signed a TCD bid list. So when it's time for them to bring up new TCDs, he'll be, close to the top because he's been permanent for 2 years. So so even if you're outside seasoning, to answer your question, John Doe, outside seasonal driver, yeah, so try to get in permanent, try to get in permanent, and then that'll be your first step as far as getting on permanent and driving permanent, or you want to get TCD, right? So yeah, so once that line starts to move, you can get in there off the street, right? So hopefully that answered your question, and good luck, and keep us updated like I always say. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. That was what they were paying for package. I don't know what they're asking for. I think they were asking for around 50 cents. Okay, so they was paying 16 cents and they were asking for 50 cents. Okay. Sounds more real than $4. $4 was crazy. I don't know who got that number. I don't know where they got that number from, but yeah, $4 was crazy. $4 was crazy. Okay, where we at? Where? Okay, you don't work there anymore. All right, cool. Y'all using helpers? Who you asking us? Oh yeah, we using helpers still. I think most places using helpers still. I'm not sure what's gonna happen next week though. When, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll keep y'all updated on what happens next week, because next week is the 15th. So we'll see if helpers are still around or if they doing other stuff. All right. And don't listen to those computer numbers. Computers. Oh, 350. 350 on the computer. Man, oh man. Whoo, man. Oh yeah. So the computer, I don't look at the computer, guys. I don't look at the computer because what I see with the computer, and a lot of you, well, if y'all don't know about what the computer is basically, it's a map and it tells you all the stops on particular routes. And you can kind of see what you have, dispatch pieces, what time you probably should be done. How many pieces you have, how many stops you have, and you can pull up the map. You can zoom in, zoom out, go side to side, see who got what, right? And the computer will tell you, hey, you got 200 stops. I don't look at the computer. And a lot of my colleagues, shouts out to them, they'll stop by the computer, pull up the route, get all mad. Like, man, look, if it's gonna run your blood pressure up, look, just keep walking, because it's not worth it. You haven't even punched in yet, and you're already hot. You're upset, you're aggravated, you're frustrated. And a lot of times, well, I guess a lot of times, sometimes I heard those numbers don't even be real, but I don't understand why people do that to themselves. Look, just keep walking. Don't even let the computer, don't pull the mouse. Don't take it off of sleep mode. Just keep on walking, because the computer just gonna aggravate you. I don't look at it. I walk right past it. I see, a lot of times there's a line. I keep on walking. I don't look at it. I don't look at the computer. But yeah, the computer numbers 480. That'd be crazy, yo. Okay, B said my center is a really small center compared to what y'all are in. Yeah, yeah, I'm in a metro facility. So yeah, it's kind of crazy where we at. I'm not sure about everybody else. Oh, Nixon, San Antonio. Shout out to SA. You know what I'm saying? We had a drive on Monday that had 350. Man, did they send them help? Man, did they send them help early? Because man, look, if I have 350, man, look, don't send help at 5 o'clock, man. Man, send me somebody at 11:15. I need to be able to walk through this thing, man. Because sending help at 5, or even 3 is man, come on, man. I've been swimming through these packages all day. Like, I need to get this stuff off me. I gotta get this stuff off me, man. Yeah, driver had 350 Monday. He finished. He's in hell, something. All right, David said, curious, do any of y'all have permanent helpers? I'm from Canada, and in my old building in a big city, we had walker routes. Guys walking with their hand cars working out of drop boxes in storage. Oh man, that's a good question. Um, we don't have permanent helpers, but we have had situations where we have like go-kart golf cart routes where we leave the golf carts at the storage, and if it's a residential neighborhood, they have a little trailer, and so the helpers will go to the storage, load up the trailer with packages, and drive the golf cart through the neighborhood and deliver packages. So we've had that, but I'm not sure about permanent helpers. We haven't had permanent helpers, but not saying that they don't exist, but yeah. Um, Lockers. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, man. That's a good question. Like, I'm not even sure about our downtown area here in the Houston area. I'm not sure if they have anything like that, or they have just trucks, or anybody have a walker. A walker route would be cool. I would do a walker route. I like to walk. Yep. I'm thinking you will be back for sure with the Surepost. Yeah, Surepost, man. It's a hot topic right now, and we're gonna we're gonna just keep beating a dead horse. Well, not beating a dead horse, but as everything materialize or not materialize, we'll be talking about it. Let's see. Yeah, so I was telling the guy, I was telling, man, what's his name? I was just telling him the other day, just never quit, man. And I mean that, but like other people too say, look, dude, don't quit. Never quit anything you do. Sometimes you gotta restructure stuff, but don't quit. Don't quit. You know. All right, so another comment on the last video. Those SurePost parcels will go to USPS. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? I mean, thanks for the comment. I don't know what that means. Those SurePost parcels will go to USPS. All right, cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right. Another comment from a user, shouts out to them. On the last video, they say, sorry, my friend, UPS went cheaper by using USPS. I mean, at the time, I guess whenever the infancy of SurePost, which I don't even know when that was, maybe I could do some research, but I mean, if it's a product that's a cheaper product, you outsource the final mile. I mean, I think that's a good business model. Um, so if you want to say like, well, UPS went cheaper, well, if it's a cheaper product and you got to outsource it, if you feel like you need to outsource it and you can still make money by outsourcing it, why not do it? I would do it too. I mean, most people would. Um, I mean, if you get somebody to clean your house and you can find somebody cheaper who does a better job or just as good of a job as somebody who's more expensive, you might think about like, okay, well, I get more value right here and I'm spending less. So like that might be more attractive. So I mean, it's kind of the same thing. All right, back to the live chat. Uh Nick Martin, pray for the Cali victims, man. Man, my hearts go out, man. It's just excuse me. It's a bad situation to have to deal with that every year. And it's just sad, man. Like I don't even understand. And I know California is huge and there's a lot of acreage, but I don't see how like stuff get burnt. And it seemed like it's almost in like the same locations. I'm a little ignorant to like the actual places. I mean, I was looking at the map and seeing where the fires were, but um like it just seems like the same places on fire like all the time. So it's kind of weird to me. But yeah, prayers up to them. What about maintenance forgetting to put gas in the trucks? Oh yeah, that's what that happened. Well, we kind of had a cluster at my facility. What happened over the weekend? So real quick, I'll tell you the story. So car wash on Saturday, they're supposed to position the trucks for Monday routes, right? And so we ran out of fuel. We have our own fuel tanks in our facility. We have gas, we have diesel, we have DEF for the tractors, and we ran out of fuel. And so when car wash moved the vehicles in place on Saturday to get ready for Monday, there was no fuel. So, and then we had a lot of Surepost on Saturday, so a lot of trucks ran a lot of the fuel out. So we didn't get the fuel drop until Monday morning, like early, like at 3 a.m. And they're already loading trucks. And so when it's time for everyone to leave, we all trying to get fuel. So I want to say we started at 9. I left the building at 10 because I was in line trying to get fuel. Then once I got to I was like the third truck, I'm about to fill up, right? They said, oh, look, these 2 pumps are right here. They're already coned off. They didn't work. But they said, hey, they're working now. So we go over there to get to the pumps. And the guy in front of me, he filled up. So I pull up. Oh, here we go. Pump not working. So they had to reset the breaker, do all kind of other stuff. And yeah, we got out of there like an hour later. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the logistics of the fuel delivery, but it was bad. But I'm not sure why management didn't do more about that because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess by the time the fuel did drop Monday morning, it was too late to start moving cars out of position to go fill them up because they was already getting loaded by preload. But yeah, that was a cluster. Hopefully that never happens again. I've been in that building since like our building is new. It was built in 2018. We moved in. And that's the first time I can remember that happening. We run out of fuel or like the fuel gets delayed to where it's like a whole bunch of rubbernecking. But yeah, that was crazy. Nick said I heard 11 is the last day. Well, shoot, that's coming up, my guy. What's the day? The 8th? Shoot. Let us know. I'll let you know what happens in my building. Let us know what happens in SA. All right. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, Houston area down south by Galveston. Same for me. 30 to 40 routes. Oh, you in Galveston? Oh, okay. Yeah, Jason. Is that what, Clear Lake? Or is that Texas City? Like which one? Oh, Nick say they look the rookies look at the computer. Man, I don't know why people do that to themselves. I don't know why people do that to themselves. Look at the computer, man. Like, man, look. You know what? We leave the PCM and drivers ask me, like, look, hey man, how many stops you got? Man, I don't know. I'll find out when I get, I don't know, to my 5th stop. I'll see. But man, I don't be looking at that, man. I'm not about to stress myself out before I even get stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at it. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Cassandra is a mod. She got the wrench. She she putting tune-ups on people. You know what I'm saying, with that wrench. What up, top man? What's good, my guy? What's good? Top man innovations in the house. We appreciate you being here, brother. Facts. Uh let's see. B, y'all need to move down here to the East Coast. Where at? Atlanta? Miami? Or what's the East Coast? You in Jersey? Where you at, B? Are you in ATL, right? Wait, is ATL, is that considered the East Coast or is that the South? What is that? I mean, I've been to ATL, but like, is it considered? Let's see. All right, B, where we moving to? We moving to Atlanta? You in Atlanta, B? Oh, North Carolina. All right, NC, North Carolina. Okay. All right, so North Carolina is considered the East Coast too, right? Okay. Why should we move to North Carolina? What's going on over there? Look. If North Carolina giving y'all 350 stops, man, I don't know if I'm trying to move over there, yo. Like for real. Like I need my sanity. I don't know if I could go and get hit with 380 on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? With routes cut. I don't know if I could do that. So Top Man said they have 3 separate fires. Yeah, you know what's crazy? On Google, you pull up Google Maps in that area, California, and they have where the fires are at, and they have the names of them. That was crazy. I didn't know Google did that. Hey, shouts out to Google. I know he on YouTube. Hey, shouts out to Google. Like y'all on top of it. Y'all letting people know because we traveling to California later on in the month. I accidentally told my boss, but you know, it's all good. I got option days. But we trying to look and see where where the fire is at because man, we're not trying to go there and be in a pickle. Let's see. Yeah, Top Man got what you need. Picnics, gender reveal parties, etc. David said, yeah, we had walker runs for our downtown and some of the big shopping malls. The package cars would drop a trailer off and the walkers would work out of that. My old building have 10 years of seniority walker. Dang, walking a long time. Hey, that's what's up. A good thing about our small center for fuel is that we have mobile fuel. Oh, damn, a guy shows up at 6 every night and fill up all the vehicles. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. So I mean, I guess that's good as long as his truck doesn't break down or like he doesn't get sick. Hopefully, he got like backup. So I mean, I can see where that works well. Um, yeah, every now and then I gotta fill my truck up on Monday because like the weekend they don't fill it up, and then I have like a quarter of a tank, and I'm like I could make it, but I don't want to try. So yeah. Uh, so King says they should not post all driver stops. I mean, I don't know. Make most drivers jealous. Man, these drivers be stressed. Yo, man, I'll be like, look, hey, man, walk away from the computer, cause man, yeah, y'all stop sounds. Hey, man, hey, in North Carolina, man, okay. B say he had 112 today. Oh, he had 65. Wait, how you had 65? Is that a country route? Man, yo, they giving So who had 380? What state was that? They had 380 or 350, some 375, something like that. I don't know. That was wild. All right, listen, I think we covered all the interesting comments, but a lot of love showing to the conversation. We appreciate it. Um, yeah, DC Zone said he had 245 with no helper. Yo, I mean, I'm not saying that's regular and that should be normalized, but man, where they doing that at? Yeah. Your center talking about hiring more full-time drivers. Nah, they're not really talking about hiring more full-time drivers, but I will say that they're talking about, well, not talking about, but like I said, I reviewed our driver list with my boss today, and because I mentor all of them, all the new drivers. So we went over the list and we got 10 new TCDs and the rest are seasonal. But those TCDs, it's a really good group. They're gonna work. Like for now, like they're gonna work. We're not sure what's gonna happen in a few weeks if the volume or the stop count dies down a little bit, but for now they're working and they're good at it too. That's a rock star group, I must say so myself. But yeah, so haven't heard about promoting people inside to TCDs or even promoting any of those TCDs to full time, but in time I'm sure, but not haven't heard of anything as of now, like what's going on right now. Man, B, you had 112 today. You have any pickups? Sound like gravy to me. Muhammad said, man, sure post grounds, air, whatever it is, we show up, get the job done, heavy or light, no matter. Peak I had 329 stops, whatever. I'm still, man, look. Now, this the type of attitude that is gonna take you places. Not that you have to go anywhere, but all I'm saying is that it is what it is. Because guess what? If you get beat upside the head with packages here, or if you don't get beat upside the head with packages here, you go somewhere else, you get beat upside the head, or if you move to North Carolina, you might not get beat upside the head, or if you move to wherever they had the 350 stops, wherever they had that at, it's just like Ali said, look, it is what it is. Whatever it is, you show up, you get the job done, heavy, light, rain, sleet, snow, the avalanche, whatever it is, tornado, derecho, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, you got to get the job done, and it is what it is. But yeah, Ali said he ran 329 with a helper, and he still lived. There you go. Living testimony. Shouts out to Ali. We appreciate you, brother. Yeah, they stress a lot. Yeah, they stress a lot for no reason, man. Like just humans in general, we bring on stress on ourselves for no reason sometimes. And I'll be like, I'll walk right past that computer. It's nothing wrong with looking at it, but I just don't look at it because I know it's not gonna make anything better for me, because whatever it is on a car, it is on a car. Whether I look at it on a computer or look at it on a car, it's still on the car. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna make me feel better. I still gotta do the work. ATL is the dirty south. Yeah, yeah, ATL is okay. So what's the dirty south? So Georgia. Yo, is Florida the dirty south too? I know Georgia. Okay, so they say Georgia the dirty south. Is Alabama dirty too? Is Alabama the dirty south? Is Mississippi? Is Louisiana the dirty south? Is Texas the dirty south? I think Texas might be the dirty south too, but it's a ATL the dirty south. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. 136 all residential. Man, that's a cake day. If that's all one route, that's cake. Keep your hopes up. Oh, Cassandra the moderator with the inspiration. Thank you. Thank you. A buddy boy. Is that buddy boy? Oh, you got the double D's on buddy? Okay. All right. I work at USPS. It's nice to see a change. All right, man. So like the change meaning less Surepost packages? Let me know what kind of change like y'all trying to see, or like y'all welcoming, I guess you can say. You know what I mean? Okay, so Top Man said that Louisiana is the dirty south and Texas is too. Okay, David said 99 today. Let me see. See what David talking about. David talking about. Okay. 99. That don't sound bad. Sound bad at all. Oh, dang, we've been hour. Hey. Anything for me before I head out. Cause I still got my uniform on. So I wanted to show you guys that I don't be just on here talking. I actually go out and I actually work. I don't miss work. I don't be calling in. Um, I don't be I don't hide in the restroom so they won't put me on the route. I know people who do that, but I don't do that. I show up, I talk to the people, I get in my car and I go to work. So like I said, I punched out at 7:45 today or 7:40. I gotta check my time card. I don't know, something like that. I had the live schedule for 8:30. I can't let y'all down. So I drove home. I didn't speed. I was nice and safe. And I had to postpone the live. So I'm sorry if any of you were here at 8:30. I apologize for being tardy, but I made it. and thank you for being here. And okay, so Buddy Boy says, yes, welcome to change. We will be adopting more of banking style model. Okay. All right, Buddy Boy. Look, man, let me know how everything goes, because I like to hear what's going on, who's going down, who's going up, all of that. You know what I mean? So let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Everybody who's here, if this your first live, thank you. All right. If this your second live, thank you again. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can know when we going live or when we dropping videos. And so I want to try to, well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to post up when the upcoming lives are coming at least 12 hours ahead, so you guys know when it's upcoming live streams. Okay. So it's not just like, oh, hey, we're going live in 30 minutes. I'm going to try to give you more of a leeway with that so you can know when we're going live. All right. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. We appreciate it. All the shares. We appreciate all the comments, the live stream. You guys rock. We appreciate it. Brick.media, from brick.media.com. We out.